What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right. So, shout out to Dreamers Pro for doing a video talking about this particular development and this whole Steph Curry Magic Johnson argument, which is a gremlin pop off of the Jordan LeBron argument. Only thing is, this argument actually has a lot more legs to it than the LeBron MJ argument, which is nothing but corporate media stealing the old argument, the real one, which was Kobe versus Mike. And I was here on social media. That was the real argument on YouTube, on social media. But corporate media and Clutch Sports took that argument and somehow grafted it to LeBron and extended it to fraudulently, in my opinion, to the MJ. So I believe Steph was on, I think it was Gilbert Arenas' podcast when he said that when asked about whether he thought that he was the best point guard ever, I think he said yes, and then something to the effect of the debate is really just between me and Magic. And, Steph doesn't get the same flack that other people get when they say outlandish things or they say things that some people can view as extraordinarily boastful, excessively prideful. Draymond Green gets flack for whenever he calls himself one of the great defenders, and rightfully so. We always give LeBron the business, right? But I noticed Steph kind of got away with that, and he had a lot of people who agree with him. That's fine, including Stephen A. Smith, which doesn't make any sense because, as Dreamer Pro pointed out, how could he have Steph being greater than Magic when he has Steph being rated lower all time on his list than Magic? See, that's somebody just not really using logic and thinking. You can't have somebody rank lower than someone else overall, but then say they're a better point guard. Doesn't make any sense. But Magic Johnson, and I'll put a link to this article in the pinned comment in the comment section below. Magic Johnson chimed in on this. Appearing on CBS Sports Radio's The Zach Gelb Show, Magic Johnson explained his body of work with 5 championships, 3 MVPs and Finals MVPs, and says that it separates him from the Golden State Warriors superstar. So it's on Twitter or X, Zach Gelb, who is the greatest point guard of all time, Magic or Steph. And to be honest with you, I would add Oscar Robertson to the equation. But that's me. And by the way, I'm acutely aware that a lot of you guys see me as a guy that caps for the old school too much. I'm always capping for players. I don't care. I'm going to continue my opinion. Like I said before, y'all guys not going to bully me for my opinion. Now, if I'm wrong on something, or someone educates me on something, then I'll change my opinion on something if it's factually correct. But if I feel like that my opinion has validity, and if you think that it's wrong because of how you feel about old school, I don't give a damn. So anyway, Magic Johnson said, I'm trying to find the actual, see if you can hear it.
I don't know if you saw this, but recently Gilbert Arenas had Steph Curry on over the summer, and Gilbert asked Steph Curry who's the greatest point guard of all time, and he was respectful to you, but he said himself, how do you process that one, and do you think Steph has surpassed you as the greatest point guard of all time?
Well, does the number say that, Zach?
Not yet. I would still say it's you if you ask me.
Okay, so if he got more than 5 championships, if he got more than 3 Finals MVP and 3 league MVPs, then he's the greatest. If he got more than number 1 in assists all time in the finals, number 2 in double doubles, number 1 in triple doubles, all time in the NBA playoffs, number 4 in steals all time in the playoffs. If he got more than those numbers, he's the best.
Well said. Let me ask you this. Look at that. Usually those debates don't end very quickly. Magic Johnson dropping the hammer here on CBS Sports Radio.
No, I'm just saying if he got more than all those things, he's the best. But the last time I checked, he doesn't. So, but everybody has to, decide for themselves who they think the best is.
I don't know if you saw.
Yes, I hope you guys heard that. Heard that audio. So, yeah, I agree with Magic Johnson, man. The accolades in themselves still skew toward Magic Johnson. And it's a point that many people, I made this point, obviously, Michael Jordan, those who are educated in the history of basketball. If you're talking about point guard, then honestly, I wouldn't even really put Steph in the top 10. If you're talking about playing the position of point guard, no. Matter of fact, he's really not the most skilled point guard. And people not understanding it. Their feelings and not really listening to you logically, just reacting, all that feminine emotion. Actually being able to go out there and run an offense, be a floor general, be a premier playmaker, premier passer, time clock manager, controlling the floor of the game. Steph Curry is nowhere near Magic Johnson or Isaiah Thomas or Oscar Robertson or Jason Kidd, or hell, Bob Cousy, for that matter. If you talk about playing the point guard position, and yeah, I agree with Dreamers Pro, LeBron James is a better clock manager and floor general than Curry. He has playmaking ability, Steph Curry, but if the argument is he's one of the best guards, absolutely. But point guard, no. I wouldn't say that. That's not the right position to put him in. It'll be like saying Jerry West is one of the great 2 to 3 point guards of all time. That's not an accurate question, or not question. That's not an accurate statement. If you're saying one of the great guards, or he's one of the greatest combo guards with Steph Curry, absolutely. You got to be specific when you're talking about these things. But anyway, it's a moot point because I don't think he's better than Magic. I don't care about the shooting. Now, if you're saying he's one of the greatest offensive guards ever, or if you want to say he's one of the greatest offensive players that have played point guard, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to agree with you. But point guard, no. Magic is a better rebounder, much better rebounder, a better playmaker, a better passer, more versatile, bigger. Doesn't have the same handles, obviously. Curry's handles are a lot better. But, Magic was Magic, man. Magic is Magic. And as I've said, Magic made a lot of progress in altering his game as he got older. When Magic first came to the NBA in 1979, he didn't really have a jump shot, a reliable one, not a consistent one. In the '84 finals, even though he had his terrible moments in that series, with turning the ball over and missing in opportune times and missing shots that he normally would make, he shot 56% from mid-range in that series. Also, as his career progressed, Magic's range got better. His jump shot got better. He even extended his range to three-point range. One of those years, he shot 38% from downtown. He was an average free throw shooter when he came to the NBA. He became an exceptional free throw shooter toward the end of his career with the Lakers, the initial run. Matter of fact, one of those years, he led the NBA in free throw percentage. So Magic made a lot of changes in his game to the point where, you know, he was averaging like 22, 7, and 11, 2 steals, 48% shooting from the floor, 38% from 3, 90% from the line. Anybody else, that would be a phenomenal offensive season. But that's standard Magic. Still the GOAT point guard to me. There's just another, to be honest with you, like I said before, I think a lot of this is just propaganda to prop up the players of today and put them past other legends, which by association props up you know who. You see what I'm saying? If you have a campaign, that's why you're starting to see these memes comparing KD to Bird. Because it's all part of the same legenda. KD's now better than Bird. Curry's now better than Magic. LeBron's better than Mike. You know? Next, Jokic is going to be the greatest center of all time. I'm telling you. This is what the legenda is about. But anyway, that's all I got to say about it.